All right, everyone. Welcome back to Gospel News. We are still here making sure that no update is passing you by and that you get all of them at a snap of your fingers. So stay tuned to this very channel here on Gospel News to make sure that you don't miss out on any of these updates. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here. They don't tell Northerners we be say them day for Imo State and other southeast zones. So say make them pack their load. They come out very, very quickly. Make them carry their kaya. They run kitty kata kata. Come out for that place. So say Biafra Liberation Army don't almost take over every territory when they for there. The thing don't cause a lot of panic. Even the CNG, Coalition of Northern Groups now, and then they tell their children, "Oh, see, Muna no stay there again." If like say this Biafra Liberation Army, if like say they don't almost capture every part of the state, my people, Muna let me see wahala now. The thing self, it don't shock me. I don't even know. I remember that on the other update that I gave you, they say that the Biafra Liberation Army has brought down a fighter jet. We can't shoot them inside bush for Olo. I don't know whether they don't hear this intel. Now come make them. They say make their people, they pack load, they come out. Now we still have other updates we were supposed to talk about, but may I show na this one mona they see am kuru with on two naked eyes. May not be like say no pata de yan. Leave Imo, other unfriendly parts of southeast Nigeria, northern groups tell northerners after alleged demolition of their settlement. The thing, he don't read who, he don't read. I no can understand anything at all. And this our brother, what they call Cute Abiola, where they do skit. They say they don't disturb him. And the Nigerian police don't talk, see, they fear arrest him and prosecute him because he used their uniform, can't expose them the way when it's supposed to be. You know, say those kind thing, you know, they're good for them. You know, they use eye, they see camera, say they video them because now evil man, and they fear camera. Anybody wearing hands, they clean, they know they fear camera. Pay $130 million immediately or face 8-year jail sentence. UK court tells convicted Nigerian ex-governor Ibori. Now, una dey see am. Now, UK court won jail am. Why? Because he looted Delta State and took it to the United Kingdom. He couldn't invest the money in Delta State. He could not invest the money in Edo State. He didn't even go to the north where they claimed they are one Nigeria, but rather he traveled overseas and invested all of them in United Kingdom. These are the people who will tell you to sacrifice for Nigeria, but zero sacrifice to the country they claim they are governing. No be thieves, be that. Anyways, may we go into details very quickly. But like I say this thing, it go long. So we want to use this opportunity to tell the police, Nigerian police, say, leave person where they do skit, because all of us, now they do the skit too. Whether not be skit or be the skit, whichever one. So Cute Abiola, we don't send our forming committee. Say, make them go write paper, go protect you from these yeye people where they work up and down, say them be police, whenever we catch all the Boko Haram where they kill and kidnap people for the country. But na person where they use kit, where you wear uniform, they do camera, and they won't catch. Leave the people where be say, then they wear police uniform, take the kidnap people. Not be juju be that. I beg you, may we go into details. The coalition of northern groups has criticized Governor Hope Uzodinma-led Imo State government for allegedly destroying settlements occupied by northerners in the state. I say don't read. Sahara reporters gathered that the governor last week ordered the demolition of shanties and other small, crudely built shacks along Owerri Onitsha Road opposite Arugo Park. I say, good one. It was gathered that the demolition was carried out after Governor Uzodinma had given the occupants some money to vacate the place after several security agencies' investigations report point out that the shanties were used to harbor kidnappers in the state. On Adesia, all these kidnappings where they happen for Imo State, they say now all those places when the Fulani herdsmen or Fulani shoemakers or whatever they stay, say now there they operate. But reacting to the demolition of the shanties, the coalition of northern groups in a statement issued on Sunday titled Response to the Unprovoked Evictions and Organized Violations Organized by Uzodinma against Northerners in Imo, said the unprovoked aggression was part of hate campaigns and propaganda being waged by Hope Uzodinma and other regional and ethnic agitators against Northerners. They still say no be only Hope Uzodinma they cause problem. Say the way when the Biafra Liberation Army take the waka, say they don't almost take over everywhere, and those Northerners will be say then they commit crime, they kidnap people, say they know they safe. Say if the Biafra Liberation Army them, they go capture them, say the story, go sweet. Signed by CNG spokesperson Abdulaziz Suleiman, said that it had taken stock of events unfolding in Imo State in the past 2 days, noting especially with utter perplexity and concern the alleged official rampage on northern settlement ordered by the state governor, Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma say make them demolish all those places when Fulani terrorists take the use, they kidnap people for his state. Because even the Nigerian police, army, and other security agencies don't confirm I'm saying that they from they operate. Now, the coalition of northern groups, instead of condemning that criminality that his people have been using those places to carry out, he is now blaming Hope Uzodinma for ordering their demolition. No be juju be that. We note how armed detachments of the Nigerian army, the police, and assortment of armed thugs were unleashed by Hope Uzodinma with clear orders to destroy, demolish, and burn every structure and asset belonging to peaceful northern settlers of 3 communities from Thursday 27th to Friday 28th July 2023. The latest organized arson in Imo State left in its wake thousands of shops and houses completely burnt, properties worth millions, billions of naira destroyed and looted, and thousands of northerners living and conducting legitimate businesses forcefully ejected, displaced, and deprived. The group claimed that the state-sponsored arsonists who arrived without prior notice, heavily armed with assorted arms including an armored personnel carrier APC, boldly saying that the northerners should leave their land, sacked Nakede number 1, and then destroyed 1,300 shops and houses with over 2,500 inhabitants displaced, dispossessed, and run out of legitimate businesses. At Abu Junction, Amaosa, the largest northern settlement with a population of 4,000 settlers, the arsonists destroyed a total of 3,500 shops and 1,500 houses, forced 150 persons back to the north, while rendering thousands of northerners homeless with no means of livelihood. Arungo Park, Onitsha Road, with a total population of over 3,000, was also attacked, completely sacked, and the residents displaced. It is noteworthy that both Abu Junction and Nekede number 1, which were sacked, have a history of 11 years of existence, and Arungo Park was 6 years. Now, they don't come out their history. Good luck and bye-bye. It noted that as the representatives of various interest groups from northern Nigeria, the CNG studied these coordinated attacks on the northern communities ordered by the Imo State governor with considerable restraint and maturity, to the point of condoning and accommodating several unreasonable, arbitrary official violations and breach of the right of the northerner to live and thrive anywhere in the country. To live and thrive anywhere in the country, does it include kidnapping and other types of criminalities? We emphatically repudiate the gangster action of Uzodinma and deem the targeting of the northerner communities in Imo State for vilification, systematic dehumanization, profiling, alien, or any action that will render them the object of attack and persecution, not only immoral and illegal, but also abhorrent to our sensibilities and ordinary decency, and therefore unacceptable. We reiterate the call on northerners living in Imo State and all unfriendly parts of the southeast to consider leaving the region for the sake of their lives and properties over policies pursued by the likes of Hope Uzodinma and some agitators and their armed men. The call on northerners to return to the north was born out of the realization that their lives have been put at risk due to the recent actions perpetrated in Imo on the orders of the state governor. It is also by worries about their well-being and the conviction that their safety can no longer be guaranteed, and we would rather have them back in areas where their safety is guaranteed, but hunger will kill them. The bottom line is that their safety is far more important than their stay there. This is a country we all wish to keep together, but not at the expense of the other sections. We call on the federal government to take immediate steps to disband all militias and armed groups in Imo. They are talking about the ESN and maybe Biafra Liberation Army, and maybe, I don't know whether unknown government follow, I don't know which one, and other parts of the southeast by resorting to the use of force if needs be to ensure that no groups can challenge the state in its prerogative to maintain law and order and protect citizens' lives and properties. We call on the Inspector General of Police and the Nigerian Army Headquarters to interrogate the extent of involvement of their personnel in the commission of this dastardly act against peaceful everyday northerners in Imo State. We demand the establishment of a judicial inquiry that would be saddled with the responsibility of determining the quantum of loss of property by northerners in the Imo attacks to pay compensation due to each of the victims. When they destroy for north, nobody they pay. Now they want claim victims. We warn Hope Uzodinma and his ilk that the North shall no longer tolerate its people being profiled, attacked, and killed, their properties destroyed by officials of government and state-sponsored elements in the southeast with incidences of religious and ethnic profiling. We warn that while the North continues to support other Nigerians, particularly the Igbos, to benefit from its tolerance and accommodation, it will also demand other Nigerians to note that the laws of the land demand that every Nigerian lives and earns his legitimate living in any part of Nigeria without discrimination or molestation. We warn the complacent section of the northern elite that their actions will not go unnoticed, and in the fullness of time, they will be held accountable to the extent of their docility and bankruptcy. When I don't hear them, and so the matter take happen, no be small thing, no be small writing. When the northern elders have been northern groups, right, to go give Hope Uzodinma, say destroy the place where they hide, they commit all crimes. Because no be me talk am. Now Hope Uzodinma talk and say security agencies don't do all sort of investigations. Come find out, see, all the kidnappers, they come out from those shanties when Aboki they stay for Imo State. Now so it takes a bulldozer, make them go destroy them. Now make this CNG now coalition of northern groups. Come they cry like small children. Ngrrr, ngrrr, ngrrr. But in here we're nala adhala naja. Now there I won't end this one. I go see you now for the next update because time don't go. Muna, stay tuned here. God bless you and let the poor brave.
Prayer is that let the poor breathe. And then Senator Mustafa has seconded that the poor should breathe. Those who are in support of the additional prayer that the poor should be allowed to breathe, say aye. And those who are against, say nay. The ayes have it, the poor must be allowed to breathe.
When I don't see how these people take us the place, no problem. No problem. See the people when Hope Uzodinma send, go make them go observe Hajj there. They say no be small beating, so they take it there for that side. They push them, say they come out. Hope Uzodinma. And they see, Oga, come out there. Fake, Alaji. Anyway. All right, I go see you now for the next update. Umona drop on a comment on waiting on the reason follow all these matters. God bless you all.